good. Yeah, it's a day. Other half collab, isn't it? So
cool. Well, the red button has just come on, so we're live.
cool.
Bit of an impromptu, just a general chit chat, really. If any other guys want to join, by all means, I can send a link if you want to leave a message. So I'm joined by Rory. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, very good, thanks. A few beers in. I started about just after about 2 o'clock this afternoon. Thought it was like respectable time to start drinking.
Why not? Beer o'clock's any time, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm a little bit interested to know what that day is like, mate. So if you could divulge a bit of information on that for me.
It's lovely, yeah. It's like the third batch they've done of it. The first batch they did, it was like a 6% with the other half, and but I think they've bumped up a little bit to 6.5, which is really nice. It's quite hot with what was it Citra, Idaho 7, and Sabro hops. Do you know the new Sabro hops?
Okay. Yeah.
And that they give off a really nice coconutty kind of flavour, which is really good.
Cool.
Can you see me?
No, I can't see you, mate. I was just going to say you seem to have disappeared on your camera on this end.
Oh, there you go. Sorry.
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah.
So where'd you pick that up?
I went to the tap room yesterday because I live. I work in Gloucester, don't I? So like it's literally like a 10-minute train journey to Daya. So when they release their new ones, I can get in there quick before they all go.
How much did you pay for that?
£4, which is really good. Their prices are really, really good. Even their
£4, geez.
for a 500ml can, that's really acceptable, isn't it? Really.
That I tell you what, that'll take some bloody beating. That will.
Yeah.
For £4, that's excellent value. That is, and they're only a handful of guys that are doing it in 500s as well, aren't they? I think.
Yeah.
Magic Rock, are they still doing 500s?
Yeah, they're doing. Yeah. I think most breweries will do like 330s or 440s. I don't know any, like you said, many others that are doing 500 mils.
No, not off the top of my head. The only two that come in my head is Daya and Magic Rock. There probably are a few more doing it, but
yeah,
none the wider.
So you're getting a good bang for your buck, aren't you? Really, like that cheap as well.
That's really good value. That is, because what are you looking at in a bottle shop then for a can of that?
A good
£6.50.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe you might get some greedy bastards pushing £7 plus.
Yeah, some bottle shops go over the top, don't they? Like really bump up the prices from my experience anyway. But even their double IPAs are only another £1 cheaper. I think their 8% double IPAs are like £5 from the tap room.
Yeah, value. I need to get down there one day. Oh yeah, brew by numbers. Yeah, I forgot all about them canning.
Oh, brew by numbers. Yeah, do 550s, 500. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah. How you doing, Craig, mate? I mean, me and Rory were just saying before we went live. If you want to join, mate, I can send you a link, and you can. We're just chatting, really. No, there's no sort of like theme to it.
Nice, relaxing Sunday.
Mr. Code. Yeah, 500s.
Yeah. Even like I'm not even like some people. I know Rob says like he's more into like the 330s and stuff, right? Rob Derbyshire and stuff, but I'm into like the more like. I'm quite happy to get like even like Imperial Stouts, 500ml. I don't. And WIPAs. I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a 330 to have. You know, when I finish that. Monia beer that I'm having, Hungarian, just out of Yeah, Budapest white IPA 6.1. It's all right. Don't know what that one's going to be like. But like I say, with the beer 52 beers, I think there's just beers that I'll just drink, really. I'm not really bothered about reviewing them because they don't really give me that wow factor like they did when I first subscribed to it. I think the novelty's worn off for me a little bit now on that.
If you want to, I said to you last time, if you want to get into like a proper beer thing, you should go to McKellar. Get really good.
Yeah, I've thought about it. I've seriously thought about the McKellar box. Yeah, they keep sending me emails as well, like dangling the carrot a little bit, knocking money off and all that.
Yeah,
I'll probably give it a go. Yeah.
I think you'll be more happier. Like you might be much happy with the money spent. It might be a bit more, but
the reward would be far greater, wouldn't it? For the type of beers that you're getting, and of course with that box as well, you're getting a little bit of the American stuff, aren't you, as well?
Yeah,
from
San Diego. New York,
yeah. So that's interesting because they're always coming up with all sorts of bloody quirky little things, aren't they? That's one thing I like about McKellar as well. They're quite sort of like, they don't give a toss what they do, sort of thing, do they? To get an idea in their head, they'll just run with it.
They go to the extreme.
It pans out.
Yeah. Push the envelope a bit.
How you doing, Scott? Hope you well, mate.
I like his beer reviews. Him and his partner.
Yeah, Scott sound. Scott and Wanda, yeah, quality. Evil Twin. Yeah, Evil Twin's a bit on the old steep side, isn't it? Some of their stuff.
Steep.
Bit steep, isn't it? Evil Twin.
Yeah.
But good. I've had a few good beers from them.
Yeah, they're based in New York, aren't they? They're a New York brewery.
Yeah, I was looking at, what was it? I think it might have been Beer Jum, not Beer Jum, Beer Republic, is it? Out of Holland.
Oh no, Beer Dome. Beer Dome. Do you know the Master of Puppets? He do you watch him? Do you or not?
Yeah.
He was reviewing a few of their beers, and he was like talking about their website the other day. They're from Holland, Beer Dome. They're called.
Beer Dome. I'll have to check them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a new one. It's actually Rory. Yeah.
More beer spent.
Beer Dome. Okay.
More money spent.
Yeah. More money rinsed away on beer. Yeah, but the Beer Republic, I was looking on their website today, and they've got a few. I think they bring in a lot of American and Canadian beers, as well as local Dutch stuff. I've ordered from them before in the past, a couple of times, and the service is relatively decent, really, to be honest, because it's considering it's coming from Holland.
Yeah,
I think the flat P&P is about €9 or €10. Just pick whatever beers you want.
Yeah.
And I was looking on there, and they've got a few Evil Twin beers on there, but I mean, it's like they had a Pilsner on there for like €9. I'm thinking, what?
Yeah, that's a bit much.
Steep really? For a Pilsner.
Yeah. You think like 6 for a Pilsner?
Imperial fair play.
Yeah.
I'm curious to try foreign Pilsners. I mean, Simon did the Pipeworks one yesterday. Sounded really good, but you just know if you're going to order that online, you're going to be paying quite a bit of money for it. And for a Pilsner, does it warrant it?
He got handed that, didn't he? He said on that video, he just got someone just like handed him a hand of a kind of where it was.
Yeah, he just got given it. Yeah. Just someone just tapped him on the shoulder and said, "Here, have that."
Yeah, that's the perks of being a top beer reviewer, I suppose, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Why not? I've got nothing for that, really.
No, exactly. Not, yeah. He said like he's put a lot of effort into it in his channel, so like he deserves everything he gets, doesn't he? Really?
Yeah.
He's been going.
it is what it is with him. You know what I mean? He's one of them sort of. He's part of the institute of it, isn't it?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Any upcoming beer enthusiast is sure to have come across one of Simon's videos, because I know I did exactly the same when I was teetering on sort of stepping over the line. You know, Simon again, Rob. You know.
Yeah, they are very influential.
Just cooking at the minute. Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries. The offer's there.
Yeah, I don't mind drinking a couple of beers with you. I've got this one afterwards.
What's that one? Let's have a look.
They invoiced me for the microphone.
Oh, yeah. Was that a £4 jobber again?
£4, yeah. It's one of the best.
I need to definitely.
Yeah, did you see the videos of when they all went down there? Like Peter.
Yeah.
It's it's one of the best rooms in the country.
Yeah, they had a good time there, didn't they? They had a really good time there.
Yeah, such a good atmosphere, and they've expanded now. They're going to be opening. They've got a new tap room that's about 3 times the size. Because they did
a big old gaff now, isn't it?
It's a decent size, yeah, but when it gets like really busy, like you're like there's big queues and stuff, and you have to like once it gets to the other tap room, it'd be a lot better. Yeah, on a Friday, it's like it's heaving. Like you have to wait, you queue up in a line. It takes a while to get your beer, so they just want to like expand it a
little bit. Yeah. Well, that makes that business wide. You know, if you're making absolutely fantastic beers for £4, that's just gonna, it's just gonna spiral in out of control. So they need to sort of grab that by the horns really and open it up a little bit, because they're definitely top material, aren't they? Any sort of beer enthusiast that stumbled across it, they're worthy of anybody's top 10.
Well, to the fact that I know that other half, like they do a lot of collabs with a lot of breweries in England, but obviously they consider them to be like a decent brewery to like want to do a collab with. Do you know?
Yeah, they've got a really, really good reputation. I can remember reviewing Steady Rolling Man. I think it was one of the first to do it as well. I went down to Cotteridge Wines.
Yeah.
Me and the missus, we were child free for the weekend, so we thought we'd just go on a bit of a jaunt. So we went to Cotteridge Wines, and then there was another place up the road from it, and the name always slips me mind what it was called, but it's literally, I don't know, a 5-10 minute walk down from Cotteridge. And I went in there, and they had Day of Steady Rolling Man in there, and they had about 4 or 5 cans on the shelf.
Right.
I was looking at him, he come over to me, really nice guy in there as well, and he said, "Oh, they're a new brewery. They've just sort of like come on the scene. It's give it a bash sort of thing." I thought, I'll have a can of it, and it was really good. And that's going back sometime 2016, I think that was, maybe.
Really? Yeah, because they went to Canning. They went to Canning, then they had a bit of problem with their canning line or something, so they had to get a new one. They went off the scene a bit with like getting their cans out into the wider public kind of thing. But now they've last year and a half or so, they've been doing really well with the cans.
Nailed it.
Yeah. I'd definitely say that in the top five breweries in the country, like I'd say Northern.
They're one of my favourites. Although I haven't had a great deal, shamefully, I haven't had a great deal of beers from them. but the ones that I have had have just been absolutely tip top.
Yeah.
I'm a massive fan of Left-Handed Giant. I think they're worthy of. They're in my top 10. You know, they're fucking banging it, smashing it. Really, they are.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff that they make, creativity of the labels as well. That's always a sucker for anything like that. Yeah. Anything visual that stands out is just.
No, that's
Black
like
Iris. You can spot them a mile away. The Black Iris cans.
A lot of the cans are like black and white, aren't they? Like not much colour to them. Yeah, black and white, but they're still like quite visual, aren't they? Like they stand out quite a lot.
Yeah, that's the one. Sturchy wine, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, he's a nice old boy in there when I was in there. He's really helpful and pleasant. Bear in mind, I hadn't been doing it that long, so everything was like I was none the wiser, and I wanted everything in there because it was all new.
Yeah.
But he sort of just guided me a little bit and just said, "Well, look, you know, that's they're new on the scene. That's not bad, you know." So I had a nice sort of variety of beers to take home with me, and they're all good.
It can be a bit overwhelming, can't it? Sometimes when you like have so much. Do you mean? Even when
I went bullshit to you there. I mean, I can remember the very first time I went into Beer Gonzo. Sod's Law, it was packed. And I felt so out of place in there. I felt, what am I doing in here with all these hipsters?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You don't
want people swirling glass and all that. I was, what? But they're a good lot in there, though. To be fair, now you get to know people, don't you? After when you go in there, they notice you and you start chatting away to them and stuff, and they give you little bits of information.
Yeah, you got to blag it. You got to do it. You got to blag the swell.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. You just nod, That saved me hundreds of times. Just nod your head and yeah,
yeah, mango, pineapple.
Yeah, well, it's orange for me, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm started the comments group on that, mate. When you default orange for me.
Are you enjoying your beer?
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, there was 2 beers in the box. I think it was last month's one from this Hungarian. I think it was a stout that I had before from them. That was all right. This white IPAs, I haven't had that many, so
white IPA is always a bit.
Got that sort of grapey vibe in it, I think, for me. Yes, it's all right.
If you ever do come to Erdea, just give us a text or something when you're going down there next. Where it's at.
Yeah. So you're not that far from it then?
I'm literally like I can get there from where I work, 10 minutes. It's a 10-minute train journey. Then once you get to the train, it's like 5 minutes, literally a 5-minute walk. You cross the road and then.
See, if I worked around that neck of the woods, I would have some proper extended lunch breaks. I tell you. Yeah, you can pop down there for a quick half.
Yeah.
Fucking 2 hours later. So sorry, I won't be in. The bloody train's broke down. Sorry.
Slurring, sorry. Staggering back to work.
It'd be so tempting, though.
But then there's some good breweries. I mean, you sound like from your accent, you're like from Midlands kind of area.
Well, Stafford originally.
Stafford, yeah, that's where my mum's from.
Stafford. All right, okay.
Yeah. Isn't there a good brewery in the Midlands called Liquid Light or something? Have you heard of it? Have you had a
Liquid
couple of
Light,
beers?
yeah, they're East Midlands.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are
I've
they any
done
good?
one beer from them, actually. I've only had one beer from them, and it was really, really good. I've seen if I've got the can still. Yeah, there it is. This was the session New England IPA.
Right. Cool.
Yeah, first beer from them. For a 4.5% session New England IPA, it was all right. Beer Gonzo have got a few more of their stuff in as well, but because it came back the tollway, I never had a chance to go in there. I think they closed a little bit early on a Sunday, so I didn't want to risk it.
Because they're into the indie man. They got into the indie man beer thing, didn't they? They're one of the breweries that are in that.
All right.
Yeah.
You know, they're making some noise then if they've got into that.
Yeah, I think it's like Nottingham kind of area, isn't it?
Yeah, Nottingham.
Yeah.
East Midlands way. Yeah, that's a nice little hotbed of craft beer around there because you've got them, Black Iris, Neon Raptor.
Yeah.
There's a few more, but I can't. They're the three that spring to mind for me.
Yeah, I would love to go to that kind of like.
Neon Raptor are cool.
Yeah, they are really good. They got Neon Raptor. They got a lot of They went to McKellar, didn't they? The McKellar like their kind of beers.
They've been everywhere really. They're doing quite a lot of collabs with people. That seems to be the drawbridge, doesn't it? Like what you said, it's if you're getting a brewery that's been trading longer than you, knocking on your door saying, "Hey guys, come over and let's do something together."
Yeah,
I take that. That's like a massive compliment, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
and it just it's cool.
They haven't been around for long, have they? Neon Raptor. They've only been around for like a year or so, and they've like made waves since then. Like,
they've even if you say 2 years, I don't think they're more than 2 years old. Already they've created quite a big portfolio of beers. For me, again, I think maybe one of them good, solid, all-round breweries. They're pretty decent at making some dark.
Yeah, they do like they do good imperial stouts, good adjunct stouts, kind of like really good like New England kind of IPA. They like mix it up, don't they? Like,
some of them New England IPA beers. It hit the mark, really hit the mark. And the price, depending on where you go, really. I haven't looked on their website if you can buy directly, but I'm guessing it's probably you have to order in bulk, don't you? These case packs in it, you mix and match 12 packs or what. But I mean, if I see any of their beers coming up, I normally get them from Beer Gonzo, and a decent New England IPA from them.
Yeah.
5-6 quid. I don't mind paying that, so now I'm going to get an half decent experience.
I remember the one you did the review. You did the Turkish. It's like a Turkish delight kind of style.
Yeah. That was really interesting. The Jaffa Cake one was the best for me, though. That Jaffa Cake Imperial Stout.
Really? I was thinking of getting that, but I didn't get it in the end. But there's so many different like breweries online. Like it's hard to see. I think I might have got the left-handed giant coconut style or something instead of that one, but it was a toss-up between that or that.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. I think I did it, I did the Woodlands Creature as well.
Yeah.
What was that? Was a pistachio and something, wasn't it? That one.
Yeah, pistachio. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honey pistachio or something.
Yeah. again, the same. I think the same sort of ilk as Neon, a good all round brewery.
Yeah.
Which I like. I like about that. You know, you've got a good variation, especially if that's like a local brewery to somebody that falls in love with their beers and they like to mess about with all sorts of styles.
Yeah.
Then that's that's just like magic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely magic.
Yeah.
Scott comments 2016. Oh, right, okay. Cookie Brewery.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. No, that was really nice. Yeah, that was
Jaffa King style. Yeah. Did you get the flavors that are promised in that kind of style?
Yeah, the mouthfeel was really good for an imperial stout. It was not super gloopy, but it was a good thickness to it.
Yeah.
And yeah, that dark chocolate and then that zingy orange, almost marmalade-y bite in it.
Yeah.
It was a liquid Jaffa cake. It was absolutely glorious.
I hope they release that again.
I saw that pop up. It might have been on Facebook or Instagram that they were bringing it out straight away. You're on the web searching, where can I get it? Big on
yeah. They've got their own site. They've got their own site though.
Yeah, I got very on it. It's the buying in bulk that I can't be done with any of that.
Well, you have to buy.
If you could just buy. Yeah,
I'm not. I think a lot of. I'm not sure if they. Do you mean like you have to buy 6 of one or 6 of the other? Like you have to like.
It depends what they've got in stock. You can get. I mean, if they've got all their beers available, then you can do like a mix and match case where you can actually pick what you want.
Yeah.
But it's still minimum of 12 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But 9 times out of 10, the beers that I want, they're out of stock.
Oh,
so
okay.
You've either got to go with a full case of a stout or whatever.
Yeah. And you don't want to do that now.
No. Duration, is it out of?
Yeah, duration. Yeah.
Yeah, I've looked on their website a couple of times. Again, that's the same. That they're a bit like limited on what beers you can buy from them. And I think if you buy a case, you get 10 quid off a T-shirt or something like that. It's not too bad.
I'd rather just, like you said, mix and match. 2 of one, 2 of the other. Maybe 3 pale ale IPAs, a couple of stouts or something. That would be ideal for like a.
Yeah. Well, that's what they're
when you have to like
they run pretty mix and match again on cases. I think they might do 6 pack, 8 packs or 12 packs with left-handed. Again, if the beers are there, then you can mix and match a little bit. Yeah, I've ordered before from them. When they first opened their website, I think I put an order in for. I got a T-shirt and something else, a few beers off them. I think I bought a 4-pack.
What are you drinking now?
And Fine Ales Easy Trail.
Oh yeah. Any good?
Yeah, it's all right. 4.2 session IPA. Yeah.
You got work tomorrow anyway.
I would. If I was reviewing it, then it'd be middle of the road beer, I think.
Yeah.
Drinkable, but forgettable.
I've been thinking of doing my own like YouTube video thing, but
do it, mate. I'm telling you. If you fuck up, you fuck up.
Yeah.
No one's going to take the piss out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
It's like when I when I first start, like, do you know when you like do like the things before, like to get ready, you're like gonna get. I just stumble over my words, kind of like. I start a video, and I think, oh god.
Yeah, that happens. Just roll with it. You're human at the end of the day. You make mistakes. Shit happens, man. Shit happens.
Yeah.
It's just beer, innit? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah. If you just put it into like perspective, don't you? Really, it's like.
Yeah, you'd Scott, do it, Rory. Yeah, agreed, completely. Do it. I know. Straight away, you'd get a few subscribers straight away from all the beer tubers that you sort of like, chat with. They'd jump on you and give you a sub and give you some support, stuff like that. You welcome beer enthusiasts into it.
Yeah, because I enjoy talking about beer. Because I enjoyed.
Yeah, why not do it?
Yeah. When I go to like Daya, that's like it's such a like good environment. It's like you go to the tap room. It's like everyone's got the same interest, and you just like chat about the same kind of thing. You can like just talk to people you've never met before at all, and you just talk. Then you're like it's like enjoying the same kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's only the second time that I've spoke to you, and it's beer related, and you can just read it off, and we've got that interest. I found the same with my good friend Scott and Wanda. We've done a couple of live reviews together as well, and something just clicks. It's beer. That's like the formula.
Yeah,
it makes the wheel go round a little bit better, doesn't it?
That's what I think about. That's a good thing. Obviously, the beer is really tasty as well, and it's a common denominator, isn't it? Like you enjoy the same thing, and you have something to talk about, and you can make friends as well. It's really good.
Yeah. And you come across to me like an honest sort of chap. You're not going to turn the camera on and just reel off a load of bullshit that's different from the actual beer that you're drinking, or make things up or anything like that. You come across as a guy that, okay, you might not pluck everything out. Who can? But as long as you get, a little bit of it right, the basics, I mean, that's all you need to know.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great community, Scott, isn't it, really? It is. Fantastic community. Yeah, there are some wankers in it, like everything. You've just got to sort of like swerve all them tossers, and
that's one of the main things I've got out of it, really. Like the friendship out of it, really. Also, I've got friends out of it as well, but like the community, I think is such a good thing. It's like, do you think?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like people can talk to each other, like different parts of the country, like. They've never met each other. Like you've never met Peter, you never met whatever. Yeah. And it's like brought people together, kind of thing.
It does. And then you've got I mean, again, seeing as he's watching, Scott, he's got a brewery around his way, staggeringly good, Portsmouth way.
Oh yeah,
I've heard of them. I've had a couple of collabs before from them. They make some really, really good beers. That's like his sort of doorstep brewery. So it's good to sort of switch things around, and it's like day with you. Day is a stone's throw from you.
Yeah.
Which was a stone's throw for me. It's great.
Yeah. So Blue Nose Beer Reviews used to be quite close to where I'm at, actually.
Yeah, Marlborough, isn't it? Just near Marlborough, where is it? It's around there.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be doing, hopefully, touch wood, we've got a bottle share sorted. I think Harry's sorted it out beginning of December.
You've done a couple of beer watch shows, haven't you? You, Peter, Craig, and Harry. I remember watching that video.
Yeah. That's. I think Birmingham was the first one. Me, Craig, and Harry is gaff.
Yeah.
Then I've been to Harry's a few times now, where it's just been me and him. Then Peter came along. It's good. It's great. It's just like you say. It's just showing that geekiness and unleashing that little bit of geekiness within you on other people that have got the same, and not feeling like a twat, you know. I know. I tried something like the father-in-law. I've tried sort of like pushing him down that direction. He's quite happy with a bottle of Miller. You know, he's happy. You know, it's stuff like this. It's just it overwhelms people Harry? Sometimes. No, I'm just saying the father-in-law. I've tried sort of like when he's come around and I've had a beer on the go and I've said, here, try this. Oh, it's too bitter. It's too sour. Yeah. It's too strong. Yeah. You know.
Yeah. Like
just content, you know.
I've been like brought up with like people who don't know any about drinking lager their whole life or whatever. When they like, it's because these kind of beers are quite like strong flavors, aren't they? If you know what I mean.
Yeah, strong ABV and strong flavors. That can put a lot of people off. When you see like a double IPA knocking around the 8-9% mark, automatically a novice would pick it up and think, oh, that's going to taste like Kestrel Super because it's 9%. Where no, million miles away from that, you ain't going to get that 9%. That's like hidden. It's just going to be flavor.
Yeah.
I think it just puts a lot. And the price, of course, as well. You know, the price does. Piss quite a lot of people off. But the old saying, isn't it? You get what you pay for.
Yeah, people want to buy whatever. How much? Like 20, like Foster's or something.
How much would I pay for a Foster's?
How much? Well, what's the price for a lager, like the general like kind of Foster's, Kronenberg, whatever?
I know my off license up the road. He sells them for like £1 a can, and that's across the board, whether it be a Carlin, Stella, Kronenberg, Heineken, Murphy's, Caffrey's, £1 a can.
Yeah.
But I mean, you see the usual lot in there though on a Friday night. You know, bag of chips, 4 cans of Stella. Yeah, fair play. You know, that's whatever. I'm not going to fucking think you're doing something wrong. That's your thing, isn't it? Run with it. And he's frozen. Hopefully he'll come back. We'll see. Hey, Scott, Harry. Yeah, Harry is sound as a pound. Harry is. Again, he was another one of them first guys, because he's been doing it for a long time. Harry has. I think he started 2010, 11, something like that. So he's been doing it for a very long time. But again, he's one of them guys that he just reached out on. I don't know if it was Facebook. I can't remember, but he was quite welcoming. Yeah, he's gone. He might be back. I can send him another link anyway. We might be able to come back. If not, I'll just wrap it up. So if you're still watching then, Scott, are you drinking anything tonight, mate? Yeah. Yeah, but having said that, I mean, Google Hangouts, that wasn't, there was always a few fuck ups on that as well, to be fair. So it's just technology, isn't it? Lags, it freezes, and it drops people out. Okay, is that a different style of beer then? Is it, or is it the another Pilsner or Pale Ale? I'd like to think that they've done a stout, wouldn't you, in that series? Imperial Stormtrooper, a nice 10% Russian Imperial Stout. I'll send him a message, see what he's got the stream. Just give it a few minutes, see if he comes on. Yeah, it would be perfect, wouldn't it? Yeah, Imperial Stormtrooper Stout. You know, with the Imperial Stormtrooper look out of Empire Strikes Back on Hoth. I think that was the only time they appeared, wasn't it? Can't think of them being on anything else. Yeah, I'll just send him a message to see if he's coming back on. If not, I'll wrap it up. I've got things to do. I need to message the brewery and have, pardon me, have a go at them. Why is that then? What have they done to get you annoyed, mate? Oh, yeah. I'll get you. Yeah. Oh, his internet problems. Again, yes, it can be a pain in it. If it runs. Yeah, everything's all lined up for them, isn't it? For that sort of thing. Imperial Stout, Stormtrooper. That'd be good. You put shares in it, mate, or say you want a little bit of royalties from that. Beauty and the Beast. She's in her element. I can't say I've even watched it, to be honest, even with my little ones when they were young. It was all Snow White. Oh, here he is. He's back on. Add him to the stream.
Sorry, mate.
Fingers crossed.
Sorry, Dean.
Here he is. Hey.
Sorry, Dean.
That's all right, mate. Gremlins in the system, yeah?
Yeah. Sometimes we get a bit of funny. I'm in the country, so.
Well, I mean, I can't get in my garage. I can't get a strong enough signal from my router, so I have to hop. What is it on your phone where you can? Oh, what's it called? Fucking hotspot. That's it.
All right.
I use my hotspot on my phone because you can get a signal, but it's a bit iffy on that. You get like 2 or 3 bars and they keep
flashing. Yeah.
It's never a consistent strength.
Is it a booster then? What you get? Does it boost the internet?
No, I just do it on my phone.
Oh, do you? Oh, okay.
On my phone.
All right.
Yeah. I might have had some beers before from these fine ales, but I thought they were bloody Somerset way, but they're not. They're from Scotland.
Yeah, they are, yeah.
Yeah. I might have had some beers before in bottle form from them.
I think
is that
I think Daya might have done a cola with them once at some point. Daya did a collab with a fine ales. It was shit.
Oh. Big milk stouts. Ugh, cold. Yeah, my missus is exactly the same. She's got women flu at the moment. God, don't they make a bloody scene about it?
What's that?
They say man flu. Nothing worse than a woman with a cold. Joe, being sexist. Chill out, calm down.
Yeah, I work at Home Bargains, and there's a thing called man flu.
Yeah, don't know on that one.
A bit sexist.
Yeah. No, it's that type of year now, though, isn't it? When you've got that transition from hot weather to cold, it does get a lot of people. It gets me. I'll end up with a runny nose within the next few weeks.
Yeah, it's definitely from yesterday. From today, it's been 29 degrees to like pissing down.
Yeah, yesterday was absolutely lovely. Yeah, it's just pissed down all day today. Even when I went to Stafford, it was drizzling. We went out for something to eat, and it was drizzling. We come out, went into the car park, and it was drizzling. I thought, it cleared up a little bit when we got on the motorway, but it was still like on and off sort of thing.
Yeah, it's quite bright. It's not like when you look on the app, the weather app, it's like pissing down all the time. You look at it and think, oh fucking hell, but then like it's actually all right.
Yeah, what weather app do you use? Because I'm tired of BBC now. They keep getting it wrong for me.
Yeah, BBC
are absolutely sharp. Yeah, they're freaking. Tomorrow's going to be dry. You wake up, it'll be pissing down with rain. I just ask Google now. Weather in Banbury, and she'll reel it off.
Oh right, okay.
But BBC, yeah, they don't. in my area. I don't know. It's just
you think BBC would be good though, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah. I think that's it. It's one of the easiest jobs in the world to do, isn't it? Be a weatherman, because you can just say whatever you like. It doesn't matter, does it? You know. Oh, we've got gales tomorrow, and you don't. You've got like full on sunshine.
Sorry, got it wrong.
Still get paid for it. Yeah, got it wrong. Sorry. Was that famous? Was it back? Was it Michael Fish or Ian McCaskill?
John Ketley.
There was a. Oh, was that who it was? Was it? Yeah, he said, didn't he? Oh, don't worry about the hurricane. We're going to miss it. It's not going to get us, and it did, didn't it? Was that right? It was absolutely incredible.
He's still got his 40 grand a year.
Yeah, I bet it's a cushy little number, that is, isn't it?
Huh?
Yeah, cushy little job. I bet they're on a damn sight more than that now as well.
90 quid a week, 90 grand a week, a year, so probably.
Easy money, piece of cake.
Just to follow what clouds are doing.
Yeah. Just what is it? Fucking see if it's bloody going to rain, isn't it? Wet your finger and stick it. Yeah. I must admit, I like your sense of humour as well sometimes, because some of the things that you put on Facebook, it's I like it. It's good. You just put random stuff on there sometimes, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
I put stuff to annoy people most of the time as well. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Might rain, might not.
Safe bet weather forecast. Hello, Robert. How are you doing, mate? Yeah, Michael Fish.
Do you remember that song? John Ketley is a weatherman, and so is Michael Fish.
Yeah. They don't seem to have the characters like they used to, do they? Doing the weather now.
The Larry T-shirt, Larry
shirts. That's it.
The Larry shirts.
Yeah, and then there was that. Wasn't there? There was that nonce that used to do it on the island. Remember that?
Yeah.
He was
this morning.
He was outside on the map. It was like a floating United Kingdom island, wasn't it? And he used to jump about on it.
Was he a nonce? Was he in the end?
Yeah, he was a paedophile.
Okay,
he got banged up. He did. Yeah, got a few years ago. That was.
Yeah, I remember him. I do remember some bloke. I can't remember what his name was, but I remember some bloke there this morning. Yeah.
Good to hear. You drinking anything, Robert? What's Rory? What's your opinion on Stoptober then, mate? What do you think of that?
Can't be asked.
Yeah. Fucking load of crap, innit? That's the word. Again, that's the thing that
political correct
niggles me a little bit. On this, you've got third parties telling you what to do in your life all the time with everything.
Yeah.
What to eat, what when to get in your car, when not to get in your car. Fucking, it does your head in, doesn't it? I don't want to pay my taxes this week. Is that all right? No, you go to prison.
Yeah, it's a thought police, isn't it? Just as well, just like
more and more of that crap all the time, though, isn't there now?
It is like just trying to.
Oh yeah. Fucking hell, what's he put?
Got to control everything you do.
Who are you kidding, Scott? Hey, who are you kidding? How you doing, Paul? Hope you're well, mate.
Hello, Paul.
Yeah, it's that nanny state thing, isn't it? You know, fucking
Nanny,
where's it all gone wrong?
It's like when we were younger, we like it's been happening for quite a long time now. But like conkers, you couldn't even play conkers when you like when we were younger. Yeah, we played conkers. It's like conkers been stopped for like a few years.
I did. Yeah.
What the hell's been like?
My eldest, when she was in primary school, there was loads of bloody trees around where we used to take them when we used to walk them to school, and they used to fall, and we used to get the conkers and take them home and let them, you know, try and harden them more.
In some vinegar.
You know, yeah, that's it. Yeah, and put, you know, get an hole in there and put a bit of string in, and now not allowed to do that anymore now because health and safety.
It takes someone's eye out.
No.
Play conkers takes. That's their argument.
We used to play that in school when I was a kid, and there was none of that.
How old are you?
No nasty. You might have clipped somebody with it, but there was none of this. Oh, you're going to take my eye out or anything.
Yeah, how old are you?
41.
Oh, we're around about the same kind of age. I'm 30, 38.
38, yeah.
Yeah, conkers was one of my favourite. And marbles as well. You play marbles. That's probably been outdated as well.
No, I was quite. I like playing Kiss Chase. I like Kiss Chase.
For the girls,
I like playing that game. Oh, there's some mighty fine arenas at school when I was there.
Hey.
Yeah, that's it. Bubble wrap. Put all of the bubble wrap around your helmet on. Yeah.
Yeah, bubble wrap. Yeah.
Was it tag rugby as well now, isn't it? Have to do that now. Can't do no contact sport anymore.
Have you been watching the rugby today?
No, I haven't. No.
England won.
Our first game today.
Yeah. 33-3. 33-3 against Tonga.
Cool. What was the opening game with Japan? How did they get on?
Oh, I don't know about that one, but I watched South Africa versus New Zealand. That was a good game.
That was a good game, yeah.
Yeah, like South Africa was like dominating for ages, like first 20 minutes, and New Zealand like just scored 2 tries in like about 10 minutes. New Zealand have been bollocked.
None will disagree with Brexit review going on Facebook. I had the right to go to comments and blocked me. Oh,
what's that?
You know, again, that's a thing that's that ripped the country in half, hasn't it? You know.
Yeah.
That's bad, really. That is to hear that. Yeah.
The landlord disagreed. Or some bloke.
Yeah.
I think like the country's like been like torn in like 2 different places, isn't it? Like it's a bit like America.
Yeah.
But like Donald Trump. Half the country like Donald Trump, half don't.
Yeah. I don't think we should have really been given that opportunity to make that decision, really, because there wasn't enough information at the time to make such a bold statement, as in voting. You know, putting your X in the right box.
Yeah.
That's I didn't vote because I felt like I didn't have the information for either side, and my opinion. You know, I've got positive and negative stuff on either side.
Yeah.
I like Europe. I think like everything gets corrupt, doesn't it? At certain levels.
Well, I think the whole thing, the whole thing with like Brexit and that, Britain was getting the fucking bum deal of the whole Europe. It was like with like the fishing thing, that kind of stuff. Like,
yeah,
and we just everything that was going against us. All the other countries was getting like we were getting the bum deal with everything. Like the Spanish were coming over to our shores, taking our fish, that kind of stuff. It's just like,
yeah.
And other stuff as well. Like other European countries could do stuff, and then when we tried to do it, it was like a bit of a mistake, really.
Yeah, the whole thing's a joke though, and it's just getting worse and worse now, isn't there? You know, people in Europe must just think, fucking, what the hell's going on over there in Blighty? You know, with what's the government ain't got a clue. It's just we're just a laughing stock, really, and it's a shame.
We are the biggest. We are still the biggest economy in the world. We are the fifth biggest economy in the world.
Fifth biggest. We've always been in the wealthiest countries for the size of what we are. You know?
Yeah, that is ridiculous. The size of the country we are is ridiculous.
Yeah. We've definitely got that financial clout, but I always think it's not sourced properly. You know, we've got our own problems in this country. You know, I mean, you make a bold statement and say, you know, we're a superpower, we're one of the richest countries in the world, yet there's food banks on the street. I mean, it's half-baked, isn't it?
Yeah.
You make that stuff up, but that's the reality of it.
Yeah. Yeah, places like Grimsby or whatever, or the poor places in Europe up north, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Okay. What's he putting on now?
I'm just gonna get my charger because I've got about 90% charger on my laptop.
I'm all right at the moment.
Huh?
I'm all right at the moment with my charge.
Okay, see you soon.
Yeah, no worries. I'm craving Union Jack IPA right now. I have to order some beers online. Who's behind that one then, chap? Yeah. The divide is quite shocking, really, in certain parts of the country. I mean, even back, hence why I left the Stafford area, late 90s. The jobs even back then, it was a proper struggle to sort of get anything off decent. So that's why I moved to Oxfordshire, and obviously my family, you know, some of my family living there already established. So I managed to get my foot in the door and get a job and get settled in the Oxfordshire area, and I haven't looked back really. And I do, like today I've been to Stafford and visited. It has changed. It has grown. There is a little bit of growth there, you know, with new buildings popping up and retail and housing developments. But I suppose that's across the country, isn't it? Every town and city have had some sort of housing program thrusted upon them just to make the numbers work in boxes, really. What's it like around your area for new developments, Rory, on houses? Are they going mad on it?
Well, Gloucester's all right. There's some it's a bit of a shit actually.
Yeah.
But I live in a place called the Forest of Dean, where it's a bit like it's nicer. It's like
my forest.
Yeah. Huh?
My forest.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice countryside. It's like literally on the border of Wales. Yeah, but I'm literally from It's nice enough. It's all right. But Gloucester is a hellhole. Where I work, it's like a lot of like drug. Everywhere you walk is like you smell green everywhere, like marijuana, that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same around here. Yeah, big drug epidemic. Again, I think that's another thing that's up and down the country, and it's got a bit of a stranglehold on
definitely
poverty-stricken areas. You know, they've got nothing better to do. You know,
get stoned, get whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course it is. Blackburn Walker, yeah. I haven't had a beer from them for ages. Again, that was another American brewery that sort of opened my eyes a little bit. Firestone Walker, they're belting stuff they do.
I can't wait to get. I would love to get some more. I'd like to get some of their barrel aged stuff.
Mm.
Or even like their velvet, some of their velvet merkin. Do you mean? Do you follow them on Instagram or something?
No, I don't follow them. No, I lose track of that.
Because they're barrel aging a lot of their stuff, aren't they? Of different barrel aged versions of their velvet merkin, or they're barrel aging their barley ones and stuff, that kind of stuff, like coconut, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've been to Portsmouth quite a few times with work. South Sea and all around there. Gunwharf, obviously. Yeah, been around Fratton Park and all around there. But that's just work, so you just sort of like you're just driving through. Really, I suppose living there is a different ball game altogether. Certain areas are tidy, certain areas are not. But you know, you could say that about 1,000,001 cities, couldn't you? Okay,
as a whole, I think we're quite. I think as a country, we're quite lucky to live in where we're living. But yeah, it is a shithole though. A lot of places. You get a lot of shitholes in there.
Yeah. Some parts of London are terrible, aren't they?
Yeah.
I go to London quite a bit with work, and fucking some places it's actually fucking like the binmen are thinking. You think, well, have they gone on strike or something? There's crap everywhere. Bin bags all ripped open and overflowing blood. You know, them big massive square bins bin lorry wagon things just overflowing with crap. You know,
when you go to somewhere like Germany or Switzerland, like it would just never happen.
No. I can always remember as a kid as well. You had the I mean, they've still got it now, but it's keep Britain tidy.
Yeah,
that used to be, you know, that was drummed into you at school. I can remember that with the bin and the figure. You know,
don't be don't be what's it called? What was the word? Being when you drop letter.
Yeah.
Something. I know. Do you mean like don't be a?
It's not a little out, was it? Lager out, little out. Yeah, I know what you mean. But again, then that's probably, you know, you probably can't say that. Britain tidy. You probably can't say that.
No, probably not.
That's it. Yeah, I thought they weren't that far away from the ground.
Don't be a little bug. That's it.
Don't be a little bug. Again, though, that disgusts me. Though that does. You can be driving down the road and someone in front of you just chucks something out the bloody car, whether it be an empty can of Coke or a crisp packet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just wind the window down and just chuck it like it does. I think, if I drove past your house and you were sitting down in your front room and you were sitting down near the window and I pulled up and just chucked out crisp packets or something on your lawn, you'd be straight out, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So what's the difference? Keep your rubbish on you and just put it in the bin when you get home.
Yeah.
Wrong. I'm just going to paste this message, the link, mate, to Craig. Where is he? He's just doing a review, so he might pop on.
Is it? Who's that?
Craig.
Oh, Craig. He might.
Yeah. He's just said he's just doing a review. He might pop on. I'm without a beer at the moment, so I might have to shoot back and get a beer.
Okay.
I suppose have you had all your days now? Have you?
I've got another one. Yeah. Same again. I've got two of these. Two of them. So.
Why not? Why not at £4, mate? Why not? That's a proper session beer.
I bought 9 beers from Day the other day. Got 3 of them. 3 of the I spent £36 on 3 of them, and 3 of something else as well.
Yeah. I mean, they give you so much flavour-wise and mouthfeel that they're not a beer that you can sort of get bored of. If that makes sense.
No.
You wouldn't mind just having a few of them and being, that being it for me. I wouldn't really get that bored.
I can quite easily just drink them throughout the day.
Yeah. And in this day and age as well, where especially for people like us that like to experiment and play about with different beers, it's very hard for a brewer to get that type of beer where you'd have a can and then think, oh yeah, I'm gonna have another can of this, and you have another can and another can.
Yeah,
it's very hard to get your attention drawn to that one beer and not think about anything else.
Yeah, a lot of flavour, quite up flavours, that kind of stuff.
I'm familiar with a lot of historic buildings we had knocked down over the years and replaced with shitty office blocks and motorway cut right through the middle of the town. Yes. It's like you say, that historic buildings are just being smashed to bits just to make way for something. There's nothing's preserved really anymore, is there?
It's like Gloucester used to be like Gloucester is like a old city, old town, isn't it? Like one of the most.
Yeah.
It's like
Gloucester. I've been to Gloucester a few times.
You think like Gloucester would be like a really nice town, and I think, but it's like literally like just the buildings are nice, and Gloucester, but people are just like all been stoned and it's like.
I think the big downfall to the town that I'm in, Banbury, was when the council got rid of it. It's a market town. It's quite a famous market town. It used to have a very famous cattle market.
I've heard of that. Yeah,
auctioning cattle off. Yeah. It had a good name across up and down the country. People used to bring their livestock there to auction off, and they decided to close it to build some industrial units that nobody, I think even to this day, I think they built 3 big massive hangars. I think only one's occupied, the other 2 are empty. People have come and gone over the years, but this happened a long while ago. And that was a big, massive downfall to the town. That was when they decided to stop the cattle market. It used to have a really massive market it used to be on a Thursday and on a Saturday. You could go into the town. The market would stretch right up the high street, and there were stores everywhere. You go there now, you're lucky to get about 5 stores.
Be like a community kind of
terrible
thing. Like
yeah, it's fucking shocking, really. Did you see things? It's like high streets, isn't it? Just empty. Coffee shops, charity shops. Saddening, really.
Yeah, where I'm from, a place called Bracknell, Berkshire.
Yeah.
They used to have like a Bracknell. Have you heard of it? Have you?
I've been there a few times as well. There's a Morrison's there, and there's a Pizza Hut on the corner.
When was the last time you went there?
Oh, might have been the beginning of this year, maybe. I was doing a delivery there. I was delivering on the corner.
Bracknell used to be like it's like a 60s, 70s, like a really like a 70s like town kind of thing. They had like a development, and like they spent like £500 million on the town. 500 million. They've redeveloped it. It's really good.
Yeah, I did see something. I think it was on LBC I was listening to. The council up and down the country of going to chuck some money at certain towns just to sort of like rejuvenate the high streets. There was like a list of, I don't know, I think every region was probably like 10 towns in the region that they were going to chuck money at.
Yeah.
But, not everyone's made the cut on it. So you're going to have certain people pissed off that, the local council in Northampton are going to get £22 million to redevelop their high street, but the people in the neighbouring county of Oxfordshire aren't going to get a copper coin. That's.
You would think Oxfordshire would get quite Oxfordshire. You think it's quite posh, isn't it? Really.
Well, I mean, Oxford city centre is, that's like a mini sort of Knightsbridge. Steeped in history, extortionate prices for properties.
Yeah.
It's a magnet for the wealthy. Oxford always has been. But then you start going further afield. I mean, there's places in Oxfordshire itself that are absolutely fucking. You wouldn't think about going there this time of day now, because you get a knife put in you. Internet again, I reckon. I've had a beer from Day. I really want to try. Steady rolling, man. It's a fantastic experience when I first tried that. It was really good. One of their solid core beers for sure. I think the artwork's changed a little bit since I had it. We went out yesterday and I found having a different drink on every round, just trying more and more. Yeah, I think that's it. Doing this as well on YouTube, it's hard to sort of like pin yourself down to a certain brewery or a certain style. It's very, very difficult. It's just a curiosity for me. You just got to try something new all the time, something that I haven't had. whether it be a stout, an IPA, or a nice steady pilsner or a lager. If I haven't had a beer from them before, I automatically want to try it over something that I've had before. That's not to say I don't go back to beers that I've had. I do occasionally, but just reaching out and trying new stuff. You know, surfing the web and just seeing what's new and what's out. I don't think he'd be coming back on this one, to be honest. See what he says. Yeah, internet problems again. I mean, I don't know how the stream is the other side of this. Has it lagged? Has it run smooth? I don't know. But me personally, I think from someone that's hosting something and having all the information in front of me, I think it's a pretty good platform for doing something like this on there, because you've got everything, the layout, it's all in front of you. You can play about with it and move. You know, if you have different guests on, you can move the boxes around a bit and just have it how you want it. Of course, the comments pop up, but you can add them to this screen, which I like doing, just to, if people are watching on their phones and can't see the comments, then it's on the screen there, ready for everyone to see. Guys, you were out. Oh, what Polly's beer did you have, chap? That's a nice little mixture, that is, actually. A Belgian blonde, a Punk IPA, Polly's Brew IPA, and a Guinness. That's a nice little mashup of styles, that is, chap. That's something I'd do, that is. Maybe add a lager in there as well for me. If there's anything decent lager-wise. But I don't mind a Heineken now and again, though, to be honest. When it's nice and warm outside, I'll dabble with an Heineken. Yeah, cool. Cheers. Thank you. Robert says the same. Good. But I will be completely honest. I feel a little bit sort of like, what do I say now? Because I'm on my own. So, sorry, mate. Laptop ran out of battery. No worries. I have exactly the same problems, Rory, with my laptop, mate. I had to bite the bullet and get a new battery pack for it. Okay. £7.50. Yeah, I suppose it is what it is, isn't it? There's a few Polly brews at my local bottle shop, and it was around about that same mark, to be honest. We had three or four beers from them. I went for the stout, but there was a couple of single hopped IPAs that he had, and then I think he might have been a New England IPA jobber. And they were about the £7 mark. 6.5, £7. So yeah, It is what it is, isn't it? You got to bite the bullet and pay it if you want it. But it's weird though, because I always find with anything that's like an imperial stout or a 750ml bottle, let's say, and it's quite an high price tag, I ain't got a problem paying it. It's sort of like, yeah, it's a 12% imperial stout from Denmark or whatever, or from America. I'll have that. I ain't got a problem with it. Then we get to cans of IPAs that are going around the 8, 9, 10 quid mark. I'm like, nah, I'm not having any of that. I think my cut-off's probably 7.5 quid myself for an IPA. Yeah, anything over that, not having that. You got to be realistic, though, haven't you? I mean, you've got a family and stuff to look after. You know, that's got to come first before this. This is just a little bit of fun at the end of the day. You know, because it can run away with you financially, because you just keep at it all the time. You know, you've got a few quid in your pocket, half hour to kill, pop down a bottle shop, just go in there for one. And it's like now I go into my local one in the town. I mean, in a way, I'm glad it's there, but I'm not, because I keep going to it and I'm like, fucking hell. Hey up, mate, how are you?
All right, not bad.
Good.
Good.
I was just saying about bottle shops, and they're sort of like magnet. You get magnetized to them, don't you, when you get into all this?
Yeah, they can be costly, but
yeah,
yeah,
you've got to be sensible, haven't you?
Yeah, getting into. I mean, if you've had a few beers and then you go to a bottle shop, then it's like going to a casino, isn't it? When you've had a beer, you get a bit too brave, and you wake up next day for, why did I, you know, that's cost me 60 quid or whatever, and it's like, I wish I hadn't done that. Until you open the beer, then you're all right then. So
yeah. I was just saying that. What's your thoughts on this? You're paying a little bit more for an imperial stout opposed to an IPA when you go into a bottle shop.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. I guess it depends if it's bourbon barrel aged or something like that. So it might. I mean, that they are going to be more expensive because it's been sat somewhere or whatever. But
I don't mind shelling out for an imperial stout than I would a New England IPA or a can of IPA, a double IPA. That's, you know, like you've got a bottle of imperial stout for 10 quid, or you've got a can of American haze for 10 quid. I'm drawn to the imperial stout.
Yeah, I'll go to because we're doing just as good beers over here now with the haze wise, and for £10, it's like, well, you can get it a lot cheaper of the same quality here. So
yeah.
But then sometimes you want to try something different. So
yeah, I saw cans from the brewery on the Beer Gonzo website, because I was going to swing in there today and pick a few cans up.
Yeah,
I just had a quick scout on their website just to see what was out, and they got like cans from the brewery, some macaroon something. It's like £9.80 for a can of it.
I mean,
sounds nice, but I don't like the price of it.
It should be though for the price, I guess. There's a chance you could be disappointed and you think, well, this cost me like, when I could have got a can of this that I know and would have, you know. I suppose it swings and roundabouts. You can get that here as well, but
definitely you can, you know. I do stick by you get what you pay for, but it has tripped me up in the past before where I've spent that little bit more on a can of beer or a bottle of beer, and it ain't delivered for the price. It's like, normal. Yeah,
I think there's so much choice as well. I mean, if it's a brewery not had before, that I'd say that's probably more of a risk than a brewery you've tried before. You know.
Yeah.
But I kind of tend to stay with a handful of breweries and then have bits and pieces in between the cheaper stuff. But yeah, that's cool.
Just sampling, isn't it? Sampling and trying.
Yeah. This is good.
What you want?
Well, just again the cheap one, but quite good for what you're getting. That.
Yeah.
So
I think it's a good beer for £3.
I mean, if you get a good can, I mean, this seems like there's like a lot of these beers that people are getting in the supermarket. There's variation in quality. You know, Rob had a dodgy can the other night, and it was oxidised, like brown almost. So it's kind of like
I watched that. Yeah, it was bloody from yours and Jake's.
Yeah,
the appearance was bloody. Oh, it was up miles apart.
You could tell, couldn't you, as soon as you poured it? It's like that's not, it shouldn't be looking like that. But yeah, so I just done a review on that. So
it was the same with Love and Hate, though, wasn't it? There was a few dodgy experiences of that when that first came out.
Yeah,
mixed opinions.
The first couple of batches were really good. Apparently, when I got it, it was really good. And then I think a few months down the line, it dipped a little bit. It was a bit. And then another batch came out. It was really good. And then it's like, I've not had them for quite a while, but I've always enjoyed those. They're one of the first £3 cans that come out. So last year or whenever it was.
Yeah, last year. It seems like a lifetime ago now, doesn't it? With all this steamrolling the supermarket seem to be doing, pushing this beer out now. It's sort of like it's yesterday's news sort of thing now, isn't it? Of course, with Waitrose, with their sort of like, it was only a matter of time, wasn't it, before they started pushing new stuff out. Fair play.
Yeah, I had a couple of cans the other night with that new Waitrose lot, and I was going to review, and I ended up just drinking it. So I had the Eternal Sunshine, that one.
Yeah.
I ended up getting quite drunk, so can't really remember much about them. I think I remember this one. This was good.
Yeah, Gypsy are pretty decent, aren't they?
It's a collab with Interbrew. It's just about coming into focus, maybe.
Their beers can be a bit pricey, can't they? Interbrew.
This is part of the Skyline project as well. So that new box thing. I think there's 12 breweries, 6 beers. Which it's just come out and it's in the supermarket. It's like, what? Is this where we're heading? You know, is it? The supermarket's going to be in like 5 years the new bottle shop where all these new releases, small independents, locally, are they all going to be in supermarkets? Who knows? But then the price point might put people off, and the supermarkets though. That's the only thing I'd say.
Yeah.
Producing it at a point. I still like my bottle shops as well, don't get me wrong. But when you ain't got as much funds, then the supermarkets kind of plug a gap for that. Yeah,
it's if you everybody has them days where money's a bit tight and stuff, and you've got them sort of beers that are delivering, shall we say, in the supermarkets for £3. You know, that's like your salvation when you haven't got a few quid in your pocket.
Yeah,
and when you age, you can go to a bottle shop and you've got to get that fine line, haven't you? I think, you know.
That's what a lot of. You hear one or two, not mention any names, but one or two shops that are moaning about it. I said, well, yeah, but if people ain't got the money, you know, they're not gonna fork. Just it's like else.
Yeah.
I mean, I like certain cheddar, but sometimes I go for the value shit because it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, you can't moan people ain't got money to spend. So
yeah. It is a dear old game, isn't it?
Yeah. It's unfortunately
you have to rein it in a little bit. I know if I didn't have any sort of like family commitments, I dread to think how much I'd actually spend out of my wages a week on beer if I didn't have them commitments.
Oh, I mean, if this was years ago, Jesus, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if this was, I mean, the way it is now, it's just crazy. It's just there wasn't really coming out every week, though. One or two. For a month. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're a bit choppy, mate. Yeah, you keep cutting off. Yeah. No, he's gone. I'll take you out and then send you back in, mate. Yeah, fucking pain in the arse. I don't know. Let's see if that works. Anyway, let me go through the comments. Was worth the money, Dean. Good. Robert Patterson. Last time I went out at a pint Brew York. Yeah. £7.80 for a pint. Yeah. But that is a mighty fine beer, though, that is. I can remember having that in a can of beer. Oh, he's back in there. Here we go. Yeah, I can remember having that. Did a live review with Christoph with that beer, and it was bloody fantastic. That was. Really liked that.
I had a few variations. Yeah, I had a few variations of that in that London Craft Beer Fest. Really good. Good beer. The Imperial's good.
Yeah.
Then
good brewery.
Yeah, then you've got the Buffalo Trace barrel-aged version of it as well. Which is...
You had that, have you?
Yeah, I did London Craft Beer Festival. They had that. They had another. They had something else. I can't remember what it was. Well, they were like, I can't remember the ABV, like 13% or whatever it was. It's like, wow. A little bit boozy, as you'd expect, but
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I still prefer just the Imperial on its own. I think that's really damn good. We could be a bit too sweet for others, but the base beer is really fantastic.
Oh yeah. That's. I think. I don't know because it's like York based and whatnot, but we get bits and pieces from them occasionally in this area.
Yeah.
But it don't seem to stay on the shelves that long. It'll come on and then it'll disappear.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't got anywhere locally that I've not seen it locally at all. So getting back to the supermarket, you've got Wild Beer Co. Millionaire. I've got cans of that in my local. I usually use bottles. That's a really good beer.
Yeah, that's decent. That is. That when I was messaging you on Facebook about that Walthamstow Waitrose. They had 750 bottles of wild beer in there with this cherry chocolate stout.
Yeah, it's in my local one now. I think it's 750 a bottle.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called. I got a photograph of the stand the other day. Let's have a look.
I would have just like had one of each if it was in there at the time, but I had no cash on me, so I waited till I got back into my town and went to my Waitrose, and they didn't have anything.
So it's the way, and you think I'll get that, and then it's
But I'm back there next Wednesday, so I'll pop in.
They've got one at the moment. Is it called Offbeat? I don't know if it's that one. That's I don't know if it's one of them.
I can definitely remember it was a cherry chocolate stout. That's all I remember from it.
Yes, I think I know the one you mean. It's not this one.
It was a big 750, and they had a couple of 330s next to it from Wild Beer.
Yeah,
but I never looked at them.
They've got a high and dry. They've got a high and dry mixed fermentation IPA at the moment. And a 330 bottles, part of their new, which are down the seasonal while they're not in the beer part. You go to
yeah, that's where I come across it. I went straight to the beer aisle thinking it'll be there, and there was nothing. And then as I was walking out, it was like a seasonal section in the row that was nowhere near the beer. I just sort of like caught my eye. They had some ciders in there, and then they had like this new launch of beers.
Yeah,
so I went over and had a look.
They've got quite a lot of beers.
Yeah.
I don't know how many in the photo just now, but there's a good 15, 20 probably, all told. And it's like,
yeah, it's good.
You got that one bottle. Yeah, that one bottle's $7.50, and all the rest are £3 cans, and then maybe one.
Yeah, that's good to see. For again, you're in that £3 ballpark, aren't you? So it's pretty good value.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. It's just choice again. I don't know how long these beers are lasting, but yeah, just choice. It's just crazy.
Good. I say, Christmas coming up and stuff. There might be another new surge of beers from another supermarket.
Yeah.
I don't know, do you?
I mean, I've always thought that Waitrose were kind of the OG for, it's more ales and stuff. And then before, I think, was it before not Time and Tide, that's local brewery. What's the name of the brewery?
Wiper and True.
Yeah, with them. What's the name?
They've always championed Fuller's stuff, haven't they? There, Waitrose.
Yeah, Fuller's. Their Imperial Stouts and the Vintage Ales and Meantime is the one I'm thinking. Before they were bought out.
Well, when they were in their fancy bottles, yeah.
When they were in them kind of wine sort of bottle things, and that's going back 2008. They had them sort of beers in there. They were really for one of the major.
Nice sort of like eye-catching beers, weren't they? The presentation of the almost miniature wine bottle sort of style. Yeah. Nice graphic on there.
Yeah.
Decent selection. There was a Yakima Red.
Yeah. And chocolate porter. Chocolate porter was really damn good. That was awesome. Yeah. I think it was like, even back then, it was like £2 a bottle, and it was an absolute bargain. It's just, you're like, why are you going in Waitrose? As though they got really good beer in there. This is going back like in the late 2000s, It's just,
fancy beer, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, they used to have loads of things that you couldn't get anywhere else. It's like, how have they got that? A few local breweries, beers. It's like they do quite a lot of the local. We've got Gads in the Waitrose in our town and stuff like that. It's just like
they support regional stuff, don't they?
Yeah.
Depending on what Waitrose you go into, they've got some sort of local beer from the nearest brewery to the. Yeah, I like all that though. I think that's good because that's supporting local.
Yeah, I mean, so they do it to a degree. More of the ale kind of side and stuff like that, rather than any kind of local craft beer breweries. But yeah, I mean, there's one or two Belgian beers. That was like £2, 5p for a Westmar. It's like, you can't moan at that. It's just really good. So if you want a cheap bottle of that, it's just, you can go online and get them for $3.50 or whatever.
Oh, good. Fantastic sort of price point.
Yeah.
For a consumer, that's bloody. That's just happy days on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're good beers.
Yeah, both fantastic. Yeah.
They are good.
Yeah, that's another fantastic solid beer. One of their sort of like flagship core beers now, I guess, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's changed or not since it's been more widely available, but I've got a can downstairs from a couple of months back. It was in a box of I think it's one of the Beer 52 boxes. I can't remember. Still got that. Not long ago they done them in bottles. Now they're cans.
It's way forward now, isn't it? Yeah, before you only have to go back a few years, don't you? And it was like you only had like people like Beavertown canning beer.
Yeah, and everyone's doing it.
Yeah, everyone else was bottling, and it was like, well, cans. It's too expensive to get the canning line in, and now everyone's jumped on it. It's again, price has come down, hasn't it? With it, it's made it more affordable for brewers to have that equipment.
That's the thing.
Without breaking the bank.
Yeah, absolutely. But no, it's I think I remember when cans were coming out. I was going up local quite a lot more than I am now, which is more of a cask place and talking about it, bottles and stuff. And I said, yeah, for everything will be going to canning in the next 5-6 years, and this was probably about that time ago. Like, no. I said, I'm telling you now, that's where it's going. No, you're off your head, and okay. But then, when you're talking to camera members and stuff, you always get into these kind of conversations where you disagree anyway. So,
sure. Canning now, aren't they?
Yeah, I saw those. I've seen some cans online from Weird Beard, which I never thought I'd see, to be honest.
Weird Beard. Yeah, they had a go a long while ago. I can remember getting a can from them. It was like.
Oh yeah, I did myself. Yeah.
It was a stout. I forget what it was called now. I can remember peeling it off. It's in my van actually, that stout. But it was just like the old, you had a 330ml silver can with just like a sticker on it. It was one of them sort of things.
I think
it's like a wrap.
Yeah, I think is it the Mariana Trench? I think they've got in cans at the moment. Well, I did see it somewhere. I can't remember where.
Yeah.
One of their core range beers, but I think I had a can years ago. It was one of their limited release things. It wasn't one of any of their core stuff, but
they must have sort of like borrowed somebody's canning line for a week or so just to run a few beers through it, see how it goes, sort of thing. I think it's definitely come on leaps and bounds since back then when it was only a handful of brewers that had that sort of facility to hand. It's good, good, easy to transport.
I can't see someone like Colonel going into canning though. I think they'll stay. Bottles, I would say.
It's like they're resisting wacky artwork as well. They've just got that sort of like paper sort of thing. But it works.
They kind of resist social media in general as well. But everyone knows who they are.
They make some belting beers, don't they, Colonel? I don't think I've ever had a bad beer from them.
Would have been going 10 years. So
definitely up there with London sort of, London craft beer for me. The Colonel, bang on the money.
I mean, one of my first craft beer kind of breweries, Weird Beard, Colonel, and Beavertown were my first 3 breweries that I tried out, and then after that it was like Brewdog and stuff like that.
Probably Beavertown, definitely Gamma Ray. Got fond memories of having my very first can of Gamma Ray after watching.
Yeah,
probably be Simon and Rob when they did their reviews of it.
I've got a bottle. I think I've got a bottle of Gamma Ray somewhere down in the cellar when they were bottling.
Yeah. I've got the saison that they did. I've got that in a bottle as well somewhere hiding around.
Yeah, I think I've got Black Betty in a bottle, or a bottle of empty bottle of that. It's going back 2012, I think that was. But now, I'm going to be moving down into the cellar at some point, so all this is going to be. When I started moving, that side, all the shelving's gone. That's all downstairs. I've got to shift a load of other stuff. So
nice little project for you to be doing, though, isn't it?
Oh, nice little headache. Yeah. Just got to sort shit out. That's the trouble. Just going to the tip and making room.
Make room, yeah.
So.
Brixton as well. That was another London brewery for me. Brixton
Brewery. Yeah. I reviewed earlier on in my reviewing. I used to do a few of those. But they're canning now as well.
Yeah. 4 Pure, though. Again, I don't mind 4 Pure. I think they're pretty decent.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've got one of their cans downstairs. Cali, something, I can't remember what it's called now. It's one of their, another new Waitrose thing. So.
Okay, Robert, I'm thinking of doing some beers.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, never had the pleasure of that. You've been there, Craig?
Yeah, I went last year. I can't think, because they've got two sites. They've got the original place and they've got the newer place as well. The new place is great. It's got 2 floors, different boards for both floors.
Around there.
I can't remember. I was there for a little bit, not just an afternoon.
Yeah, definitely. They sucker me in, mate. On some of them, you know, some of the artwork is it straight on it.
This is going down so well. Look at that. I'm trying that already.
It's lovely, that is, for £3. Normally, because I can't be bothered to walk around supermarkets unless I hear things like the new beers are being launched. So the missus normally orders online shopping.
Yeah.
And depending on what supermarket she uses or what fucking voucher we use to get money off. Yeah. If she's giving Tesco, then I just say to her, whack a couple of. It used to be Love and 8. It was always a couple of Love and 8 beers in the shopping trolley with the shopping. But now it's that Brewdog and Cloudwater one. Or I've had a few of them Vocation beers. That's all right. You did that in good Beer Life, didn't you?
Yeah, that's all right. I'm trying to think. I quite like Luminance Magic Rock. That's quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Leeds is awesome. I mean, it's definitely quite good. It's more than quite good. It's amazing.
I can vouch for that as well. I've been there. Yeah, it is Mecca, isn't it? Beer Mecca, Leeds.
It's just everything's so close together. You know.
Yeah, definitely.
You can get.
Lupulid.
Yeah, you can get an MS up there. Gamma Ray.
Up and down.
I think a lot of their beers have fallen off, to be honest, unfortunately. It's like their bloody ale is nothing like the beer it used to be. It's a lower ABV now. If you've had it for the first time from supermarket, then it's going to be all right, but it used to be like 7.2, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Now it's like 5.8 or something, I can't remember, but it's nowhere near the beer it used to be.
Yeah. Very.
It's down to price point again, though, isn't it? You know?
Yeah. It wasn't. I mean, whatever. I've had. There's been 3 variations of that beer, hasn't there, since it came out?
I think they've done 3 or 4.
3 or 4. It would have been in bottle form, wouldn't it, originally?
I think I reviewed it in 2015, 2016. I think I left it the last couple of years. Might be, yeah. But I had it. I've had it on drafted every year, but not done reviews of it every year. I think I've done the first 2 years, and it was like, wow, I loved it. But I had a can earlier in the year, and I was like, that's just like, what's that? And then I was like, looked at the ABV, it's complete. I didn't know. I thought, oh, that's a good price. Yeah, the ABV. But I mean, it's all right, but it's not. It's just not.
It's not mind blowing, is it?
It's just not. None of that wow factor it used to have. But it's not palate changing. It's a different beer. So.
Yeah, not for the better.
Yeah,
they've manoeuvred themselves in Sainsbury's quite efficiently now, haven't they, Beaver Town, with their 4-packs and stuff.
They're in Waitrose.
Yeah, M&S in there.
I don't get to go in M&S very often. They're certainly in Sainsbury's and Waitrose, but they seem to be getting everywhere. I think they might even be in Tesco's. Oh, they were in a Tesco's when I was near London. I'm pretty sure. I don't look out for them.
That's all part and parcel of signing up with someone like Heineken. They've got the clout with the supermarkets to get them beers on the shelves.
Yeah. I think they're doing this. They're updating, they're making their brewery big, or whatever it is at the moment. I think a lot of their beers are brewed in Belgium, I believe.
Okay.
Why? That's what the last I heard. That was a few months back. Whether it's still going on, I don't know. But they're good gateway beers still. They're still going to be good gateway beers.
Yeah.
If you're trying stuff for the first time, go and try that. See what you think. Stepping stone, but I wouldn't be want to drink them all the time.
No, it's I think it's bang on analogy of that, really, Craig. They're readily available to any Tom, Dick, and Harry to try.
Yeah, which is good.
Stepping stone, yeah, good.
It's like all these beers. It's great. It's opening it up to people, which is a good thing. Once you've done them beers, then
you explore a little bit more. Then, don't you? You've dipped your toe in the water.
Gets you going, then you kind of start looking elsewhere and what else is around, and then the bottle shops are potentially could reap the rewards of that in maybe like 6 months to a year's time when people want something else.
Yeah. You get as soon as you get the bug.
Yeah.
Then you're proper hooked in on it. Then there's sort of like no sort of wriggling out of it. Then you get a taste for it. And you just want to sort of dabble a little bit more and explore and find out things about stuff and all that. I did exactly the same. The very first bottle of Punk IPA, and it blew my mind at the time. And straight after trying it, you're going on the internet to find out what's this BrewDog then? Who are these guys and what they're making? And at that time, they were really knocking out some fantastic Imperial Stout stuff.
Yeah, I think they're always good for those, but
yeah,
I don't think that's changed. But some of their paler beers, the core range stuff, is a bit. They're is it East Coast Crush? That's really good. I don't know if you ever tried
that one. No,
East Coast Crush is really good. I think you can get cans in the co-op. I think you get 4 packs.
You get bombers of that in Morrison's?
No, not bombers, cans.
Oh, okay.
I think the co-op. We've got a co-op.
Cool.
I think they were in there. But I just had a can once in a BrewDog bar. It was really good.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the Trembling Madness. Yeah, I can't remember. Do a Google search.
Yeah. Yeah, you would. Yeah, especially the Cloudwater connection as well. Being in the supermarket.
That's just. I mean, I've done a review, but I showed it the other day. This is the version 2 bottle from a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And they done one before that as well. This is a 660 ml bottle, and it was 8.5%.
8.5.
And this version is 6.8. But again, for £3, as I keep saying, you get a good can.
Money well spent.
It's very nice. Yeah.
That Versus series, that's a pretty good sort of good benchmark, isn't it, of beers? Because they're all collab beers.
Yeah.
They're all pretty solid beers, aren't they? I haven't had that many. I've probably only reviewed a couple, but I've had a few in the past. I can remember the Ballast Point one where they crossed the name off. Shipwreck, was it, or something like that?
Yeah, that's just nonsense.
Yeah. So that series, though, Buxton, they've done a few with Buxton, haven't they, in the past?
I've not had many. I've just had these. I've had these 2 and this can, and that's it. Really, I haven't really got into the BrewDog collabs too much. So, I mean, if I had a BrewDog bar locally to me, then I might pop in and grab the odd thing. But go to London and get them, you're forking out a bit of dough for one of these bottles. So
because they closed down their bottle shop, didn't they, in London? It used to be down somewhere near King's Cross, wasn't it, or somewhere?
Yeah, Bottle Dog. Yeah.
Bottle Dog.
Yeah, I never got to go in there before it shut, which is silly. But
I only went in there.
That was really expensive. It was really expensive though, for what I remember.
Yeah,
but there's some good places around King's Cross now.
I normally pop in if I'm going into London with work. The best one for me, because I'm obviously in a lorry, it's finding somewhere to park. What I do is I normally put the hazards on and park outside the Brewdog at Shepherd's Bush.
Oh right.
Because the road's nice and open, you're not blocking anyone up. So I pop in there and get a couple of takeouts if anything takes me fancy.
Yeah. I've only been to that one once. That's the day I met Rob and Simon about 5 years ago.
Shepherd's Bush.
Yeah, well, we went to the Great British Beer Festival first, then we walked from there.
Oh yeah.
Up the road because the B&B was right next door to it, so popped in there and had a few. It's quite big, quite spacious bar, which I liked. Yeah, I mean, they still do some stuff, but some of them bottles are a bit pricey. You do the I can't remember what series they call it now, but
Abstract, is it?
No.
Tempest Project.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Got like the dog on it, haven't they? Like a wolf thing, sort of.
Yeah.
So like
Right. I mean, I don't mind that, but
I have to be in the mood for any of that. But yeah, it's all right.
If I'm having anything like that, I'd rather have a proper Belgian saison or something. I'd rather spend my money on.
Very underrated style, isn't it? Saison.
I think it's like a Marmite style. It took me a long time to get into them, but I love them now.
You can get some belting ones.
Yeah, I mean, breweries like Burning Sky, they're just like they're fantastic.
Dedicated for that style, aren't they?
Yeah, well, they are good. Probably the best in the UK, I'd say. Or with Wild Beer Co. And there's one in Scotland now, Vault City. They're really good.
Yeah.
And obviously got Mills. They're really good. If you can get a bottle of it, that is really small production.
There was a couple of new beers in Beer Gonzo from Yonder Brewing. They've got a few new ones out. They've done a collab with a chef. Funky saison, farmhouse ale sort of type beer, and then one with elderflower and something.
Yeah, Yonder. I went to a tap takeover with them 2 months ago. Really damn good. Had a few of their beers. I think I've done that one you sent me. That was nice.
Yeah, Golden Cask.
Yeah. I can't think. There's a few others, but yeah, they do like a raspberry goza. If you can get that, I'll have a look around for you. But that was pretty good.
The wine shop, my local wine shop, he gets quite a bit of Yonder stuff in now. And it's good to see it on the shelves. You know, £5 a bottle. I think it's a decent beer. It's different. It's not going to be everyone's cup of tea because it's foraging and the funkiness and all that. But I've enjoyed the beers from them really. Birds and Bees was my first one I did, and I thought that was decent. Sort of like, you know,
they've done one with I can't remember the name of the plant, but it was really nice.
Oh, they mess about with all sorts of plants I've never heard of.
Yeah,
buckwheat and stuff.
Yeah, they've done a local. I think it's not. I don't know if it's buckwheat or something, but it grows. You get various different kind of subspecies around the country. The one they got locally, I think they're trying to do one with samphire or something. They have to travel a bit for that.
Yeah, that rings a bell. That does. Yeah.
I can't remember. But I remember them talking about it. It was really quite interesting. Just foraging for the ingredients and stuff. It's like, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, just walking like a bit like wild beer, isn't it? Just going into a field with a bucket and just picking up bits and bobs in the field or in the forest, taking it back to the brewery and Yeah, I think that's great.
It's cutting down costs as well, I guess. So it's free.
So what have I done from them? Suki, I think is what the one you were on about, mate.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Suki Saison with that sand. Yeah, it's either that one or it's. No, it's not Tang because that's tea. Using tea and there's a Saison with green tea.
I had Farmhouse. Saison.
They did do a Pilsner as well, but I can't seem to get that.
I've had a Belgian pale to loop the rhubarb and magnolia. That's really damn good. It's sour. I'm trying to find, brewed with rhubarb alongside locally forged magnolia petals. There's things like that. It's just like really, raspberry goes really good. They've done various different, what they call the loop beers. They've got quite a few on there.
They did one for Wimbledon as well, and that was on, didn't they? Strawberries and cream, some sort of cream that they did.
They've got a Goose, which is a rhubarb wild ale. Not rhubarb, gooseberry wild ale.
Okay.
Tang, which is another
Tang,
Saison farmhouse.
That's the green tea one, I think. That one.
That's the great. That is the. They've done a Patter's beer as well. Which I've had. They've got a new one, Fiona, which is another Saison.
What's Fiona? That might be the beer Gonzo.
Yeah, top farmhouse ale beer with herbal notes of caramel, and that's it. Doesn't really go over anything else. Elder Mother, which is another Saison, which I've had. Doesn't give any tasting notes on that one. I've had quite a few. Farmhouse Pale, which is another. It's a lot of kind of locally sourced Saison stuff, really. And that's it. But I've had probably half a dozen beers from them.
I didn't even know Aylesbury Mail didn't exist anymore. Didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's been gone quite a while. Disaster experience with beer hall.
I might have ordered from them a long while ago, but
they get some good American stuff. Beer hall.
Beer Hawk are all right, yeah.
They get a lot of
decent German stuff as well.
Yeah, they get a lot of different kind of founders, Sierra Nevadas kind of beers you don't kind of see anywhere else.
Yeah,
stuff like that. But, yeah, they do. They get some good beers on there. But if you don't mind the AB InBev link, then great. I don't mind.
Yeah, if it's a beer that you want and they stock it, then I can't see the obstacle myself. But I suppose there's people out there that
some people get the it's this. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. There's plenty of choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonzo are good. Yeah. Yeah, Beers Honest Brewer are very good. To say, I'd go with them.
Beers Europe, yeah. I always tend to find most of their stuff's out of stock at what I want, and it's always like it's either some decent German Dunkels or Heller's beers, or never the beers that I want out of stock.
You can always put your email address, and they notify you when it's available again, which is quite handy.
Yeah.
Tool.
Yeah, Honest Brew sound. Beer Merchants, yeah, decent.
Beer Merchants are good. They're not bad price.
Bad beer. Real Ale Directs, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Can be a bit pricey though.
Some of them can. Code Direct are a bit pricey. beer merchants seem to be, although it's the same kind of thing, prices are tend to be a little bit cheaper.
P&P is pretty attractive, isn't it? Because it's like, I think it's $4.99 for next day.
Yeah.
Which is, it's pretty good, really,
Yeah.
I don't mind paying a $5.
There's a few bottle shops as well that do all that sort of thing. Ghost Whale, they've got their own online thing.
Ghost Whale, yeah. Captain Craft, are they still going, Craig?
I thought they moved location. I couldn't.
Oh, have they?
Yeah, I think they shut down their online part. Got Hot Burns and Black as well. They're, again, London prices. There's quite a few. Rad Beer,
yeah. I've ordered from them before. They're pretty good. There's one in Birmingham as well. Bloody hell, the name always escapes me.
Optimism.
I think that's East Midlands way, isn't it? Derby.
It might be Sheffield even. I can't remember. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think Optimism. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's East Midlands. I can't. Bloody hell, it nearly came to me then. The near bloody Solihull way in Birmingham. Left field beer. That's the one.
Yeah, you got Beer House. They're pretty good. Optimism. Left field beer. I think they're London.
Gonzo's pretty good. There's a lot out. A lot of decent ones out. Got most of them have got pretty good reputation. Got a decent stock of current beers, I suppose.
There's just so many. It's just.
And then you can go further afield in places like Beer Jum, and if you're feeling flush one day and you've got a few quid to burn on beer, have a look on Beer Jum because they have some pretty decent stuff. Bit pricey, but you got to treat yourself sometime.
I look at these places. I think, I never buy nothing. I look at the nose. I think,
yeah.
If I won Euro Millions on Tuesday, I'll be straight on all these websites. Yeah. A fucking lorry turn up, and
Yeah, a lorry full of beer delivered to your house. So imagine that.
I'll be like, come on, lads, come round. What do you want?
Yeah, bottle shares on you. Yeah.
Oh God, it would be it would be. Come on. Yeah, it'd be awesome. But yeah, I mean. Yeah, I'd spend this before I got the money. I said, I wouldn't, because it'll be like, your ticket's invalid and you've spent $5,000 or something on a credit card or something. And it's like, fuck, I've got $5,000 bill now.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I want to see it in the account. I wouldn't go public either. No way.
No way. Nah, fuck all that off. They just bring out all the cockroaches and everything. You get mates that you never even knew you had. Oh, hello, mate. Do you want a lot of money? Yeah, fuck off.
Yeah. Yes, thanks. Bye.
Yeah. Wouldn't have any of that. None of that in the paper with a massive check. Nah. Just nice hush. Yeah. Do everything on the radar.
It'd be. The trouble is, this day and age is so difficult for anything like that.
Oh yeah, there'll be someone that snitches you just to sort of try and get something out of it. They'd ring the Sun up, wouldn't they? Oh, one of my mixes won a few quid. I'm. Is there a fee in it if I disclose the information and all that? There's bound to be some sort of turncoat that have a go at putting a few quid in the pocket for it.
If it got out, it got out, but I wouldn't pay them to shut them up. I'd just be like, no, do what you want. It. But that'll be.
Yeah, so the world we live in, mate, isn't it?
It's jealousy, and I'll be like, if it was one of my mates, I'll be like, oh, great, well done. Now be it. I'm like, see you later. Go and enjoy it.
Yeah. You'd have to stick your neck out and say, "I expect you to buy the first round." I mean, that's not asking too much, is it?
Yeah, that's just normal. Just normal.
Yeah.
A round. Yeah. God. Yeah, that'd be. It'd be good. It would be good. But yeah, there'd be you do a lot of good with it as well, you know.
Oh, definitely.
So
yeah.
A lot of good stuff.
I always have like a few ideas that pop in my head with like what I'd do with it.
Yeah,
that's not all glamour.
I do a lot of stuff locally. Anonymously.
Yeah. I always I'd like things in my head like hot meals for the homeless in winter and sort of like a food truck and stuff, and just get paying someone just to sort of drive it around and just stand out hot meals and cups of teas and coffees to people on the streets, because that's pretty shameful in this day and age that you've got people living outside.
It is here. It is here. It's like, how is this happening? And you're not going into politics, but this is just like on the street. This just shouldn't be happening.
No, it shouldn't be happening. Should not be happening.
When all of a sudden you get one of the major banks that goes kind of tits up, and then it is politics then, really, I guess. But then you go into and then they get bailed out by the government. It's like, well, fucking hell, these people are living on the streets. Bail them out,
Yeah.
But there's nothing in it for them, is there? So they,
And you've got like companies like BHS, all the staff, the amount of staff that worked nationwide for that firm, and you've got some bastard that's running the show that bought the company for peanuts, stripped all the bloody pensions away from them, and then just jaunts off on his yacht with not a care in the world. I mean, that bloke should be swinging from a fucking lamppost. Yet the government didn't even step in or anything, did they? Yeah.
It's coming back round now, so that's good. He's going to be a lot of shit by the look of it, so it's going to take time. Philip Green, isn't it? Philip Green.
That's it, Sir Philip Green, yeah.
Sir.
Yeah.
I don't know about that bit, but
again, they hand them out like sweeties, though, don't they? All these knighthoods and stuff.
It doesn't mean anything. It's just
you've got a nurse in the local bloody trauma ward that's doing 60, 70 hours a week for hardly any money. Just ignore, and then you've got
saving people's lives.
Exactly, yeah. They're the people that should be curtsying in front of the Queen and getting some sort of recognition, not people that are fucking millionaires. Don't buy any of that myself.
It's all the same circles, though, man. It's
wheels within wheels, though, isn't it? That's what it is.
It's just it's all very kind of self-congratulatory and pat yourself on the back, and you're in this kind of the upper kind of crust of society, and nothing's changed. It's been like
no.
The times have changed, but the whole shit is still the same. It's just,
still the same. Yeah. Just sort of dressed up a little differently. Okay.
It's not a nightmare. You got to phone them up, and it's just You shouldn't have to phone them up to cancel a bloody thing. You should just go online, click cancel, done. But people forget to do it, and that's why they become, so big. And I've even seen adverts on TV with Beer 52. It's like, what?
Are you still running with it, Craig?
I forgot to cancel. I'm a month behind the current box, so I'm always seem to be a month behind. And I said to him, "Oh, can I get? I got a box." I'm like, "Oh, it'd be nice to get the box when it comes out straight away, rather than 4 weeks later. I'm a month behind all the time." I've still got it. The last box was a bit. Nah.
Was that the one with the 2 thorns?
Yeah, I've still got 1 or 2 of them. I still haven't drunk them. One of the beers I actually had in the fridge already. I was like, okay. So I drank the other one and kept I drank the older one and kept the fresher one. I think it's the beer you was drinking earlier, the Scottish brewery. I think I've got 2 of those still in the fridge. Just
I just need to. I don't know. I will knock it on the head. I think I've been saying it for the past sort of 2 or 3 boxes now.
Yeah,
but you just forget all about it, and then you get a text message saying your beer is on its way, and I'm thinking, shit.
I forgot. Yeah, I forgot again. Yeah, I mean, the next box is. It's not the current box anymore. It's going to be the Vault City for me. Did you get the Vault City? Did you get Vault City?
I can't remember. Getting that.
I can't even remember what beers I got in my last box unless I look at my photos. Because I'm sad like that. I couldn't tell you.
I got a text message from them. I'm sure it was a text message or an email. Here we go. Beer 52.
I don't remember what I had last. Oh, yeah, the last box I had was. I don't know if you can see it. Probably you might be able to. That's my last box. Can you see that? Not really.
Oh, the Harbour beers. Yeah. That was my last box as well.
I reviewed 2, 3.
Yeah, with that in it. What did you reckon to that?
Well, I thought it was okay for what it is.
It was all right.
For what it is. I think it was that one. That's the one I had 2 of. I had one in the fridge already. I had the 4 Rifles. I didn't review it. I've reviewed the Easy Living. I've already had the Cali Pale. I've already reviewed it. I don't think it's as good as it used to be.
Cali. Oh, that's that Tiny Rebel one, isn't it?
I had it fairly recently as well before they'd done the can design change, and it was much better. And it was like 6 months ago, whatever it was.
Yeah.
I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've still got 5 of the beers in the fridge.
Did you say you've done some of the Thornbridge ones?
I've still got the Market Porter, the Bliss Point.
Okay.
I've still got them 2.
Wasn't there 2 bottles in a can? Was there, or was it just 2?
Just a bottle and a can. I got. I might have been. Oh, and the 4 Rifles, which is it doesn't look like a Thornbridge, but it is. It's got that kind of cartoon sort of thing on it. That army sort of thing. I just drank it one night. I think I've got another beer from before that, probably the box before the Pale Ale. Can't remember what it's called. So I've got a few beers in there. It's just.
Where are we on the messages?
Where did Rory have to go, or his internet was a bit rough?
He had internet problems on the first one, and then I got him back in on it, and then his laptop packed up.
Right.
He ran out of charge, and I think he misplaced the lead or something. He couldn't charge it.
Fair dues.
It's good fun though. He's I don't know, wants to start doing.
Yeah, no, good luck. Do it. I was watching that bit and just do it. I mean, I wanted to review about 3 or 4 years before I actually jumped in and done it, and then when I started doing it, I felt like an idiot. Still do sometimes, but you just you don't care. You don't care as much once you've been doing it a while. Well, for me anyway.
Yeah, to a certain point.
To a point, and it's just like just waffle on. Just you're always going to get people. Oh, that's wrong. It's like, whatever. Don't care.
Yeah,
it doesn't bother me.
Yeah, as the months go by, and you've got a few more videos under your belt.
Yeah.
You just think, fuck it. It is what it is now. If you don't like it, don't watch.
It took me probably about 3 or 4 months to get more comfortable with it from when I started. And then after that, it was... Even when I have a big break now, like 2 or 3 weeks, I go back and it's like, oh, fucking, this is a bit weird. But then sometimes I'll reel off a few reviews in one go and then not drink all the beer, just do the review, take a photo, onto the next beer, another glass.
Yeah.
So I could do like 2 or 3, sometimes 3 or 4 beers in one go, and then that's a bit of a session for at home, and then have a beer for a few days, and just. I mean, I've been really lax. I've got so many reviews to post. I just haven't been posting. I just can't be bothered to do all all the work in the description below and a thumbnail, and it's just like I get a bit lazy lately, to be fair.
Well, I mean, it's you've got to want to do it, not feel like you have to do it. If you're starting to go down that road, then it's not the fun side of it's coming to an end, isn't it? Because
I just needed a break from it.
I've
done. Yeah. I did reviews. I don't mind doing them. It's just all the other stuff you have to do.
Yeah,
it kind of catches up a little bit. It's just laziness. It's not nothing else. But
I mean, I like doing all this really, but in my head, it's a little bit of an Achilles heel for me because I have these ideas that pop up in my head. And I'm thinking, it all sounds pretty good in my head, but it comes to sort of like doing it, and it never sort of happens really. I sort of bottle out of it a little bit, but I need to sort of just drag myself into doing it because I'm enjoying it. I do enjoy it when it's all rocking and rolling. I'm loving it.
It's nice. I mean, I done a stream the other night. It went on a bit silly. I thought I'd pop on for a couple of hours, and it turned into like 5 hours, 5.5 hours with a load of Americans and Canadians and stuff. And it's just like I took it down after. God, I drank too much that night. That was after Good Be Alive.
A proper session.
It was really kind of like it does, but I took it down. It got a bit too, for me anyway. It got a bit too crazy. I might put it back up in a few months when no one can see it. But yeah, are you going to be on for another quarter of an hour or so? I'll get another beer if you are.
You might be pushing it a little bit now.
That's right.
2 hours 27. Yeah, I'll probably wrap it up now. Actually, mate.
That's fine. That's cool.
No, but thanks for popping on, Craig. Anyway, it's always a pleasure to talk to you, mate. You're a top fella.
Cheers, bud.
Part of the old school collective. You know, the very first few batch of people that you get to know.
Old. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah.
the famous Birmingham bottle share.
Jeez. No, that was that bloody cork in the ceiling.
Fucking hell, yeah.
And
good crack though. Good crack. Again though, nerves sort of gets a little better with me a little bit on things like that. But after,
I felt rough that Sunday morning though. Shit.
Yeah. Well, you ended up going to Cotteridge, didn't you? After.
Yeah, but I was like a walking zombie. I was like, I didn't know what was going on. It was just kind of I was just walking around, don't know what I'm doing, kind of thing. It was amazing, but the last thing I wanted to look at was beer that morning. That's for sure.
Yeah, it was fucking heavy session. That was.
Yeah, it was a bit silly.
To go through them like it was like nothing, though, wasn't it? It just seemed to be when we were down like in the front room, all three of us on the sofa doing the reviews. It seemed like we were switching the camera on and then off, and then it seemed like we were just rolling them out constantly. The reviews. It didn't crazy how much we drunk.
We drunk a lot. I wasn't ill, but I felt rough. So, but then when you're in someone else's house and stuff, and it's like I don't want to be ill.
Yeah. Last thing you want to be doing is throwing up someone else's house.
Like, please don't be ill. It's like, but yeah, I wasn't that bad, but I reckon another couple of beers I would have been. I was on the, if you're looking at how amount of beers it takes for you to be ill, then I reckon I was within 1 or 2. So
yeah. Good time though it was. Okay. I need to ring them up really. Yeah, I think I
don't like phoning people up. It's like make it easier for people to catch. That's why they do it, of course, because then they're going to make more money. But
yeah, I
get the whole bullshit idea, but it's not very good. You have to phone them up to cancel. So,
I have heard that story before where they won't really respond to an email saying that you wish to cancel. So just get on the blower, and if you're thinking about knocking on the head, just ring them up and just say, no, not anymore, thanks.
I'd rather go to the bank and say, right, cancel that. And
Cancel the phone, yeah.
And there's like, yeah. So I'd rather do that than talk to them.
Yeah, just skim over these comments now. There's just a couple more just trickling in. Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
Scott, I was worried when I started the channel.
It's
no,
good.
you've got your own little thing, haven't you? I think it's quality.
It always makes me laugh. It's great.
I love the chemistry between them two though, because you can see that Scott has got that frustration in his eyes. You can see some of the looks that he gives Wanda, but at the same time, you can tell that there's
there's no one else that does. No one else does. No one else is doing it like that. So it's great.
No, it's bang on the money. That is.
It just works. It's just great. It's not serious. It's just nice. It's just a nice change, refreshing. It's cool beans.
Yeah. She's going to surprise him one day. They're going to do an Imperial Stout review, and she's going to be like, "Oh, this is lovely," and he's going to be what? He's going to fall off his chair.
It's going to be beers that she would never thought if she keeps doing it, she's going to have beers that your taste buds change and accept things more the more you.
Yeah.
I mean, how long it's going to take, I don't know. I think she'll like sours more and saisons and stuff like that. If she likes kind of wine and stuff, that's kind of in that same the closest you're going to get in that same kind of ballpark, I guess. But who knows? Certainly fruited sours and stuff. Get some North Brewing fruited sours. She'll probably love those.
Yeah.
Or some tiny rebel kind of some of their fruited beers.
I'd like to see her try a Berliner Weiss though, just out of curiosity.
Yeah, I mean, even like peaches and cream, or
that's like that. Yeah,
they got that strawberry bomb now. That you might like that, I guess. And kind of sweet kind of beers.
Okay, cheers, chaps. Take care. Yeah. Thank you very much, Robert, for stopping by, mate. You've nice interaction from you. Much appreciated with your comments, chap. So take care. We'll see you again soon. Cheers for the support, guys. Yeah, no worries, Scott. You're welcome. You and Wanda are welcome. Jaffa Cake.
Yeah, it's not around.
Yeah, if they're still brewing it, you might be able to get a can from somewhere.
That's Neon Raptor, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd like to have had that, but I didn't get it either. But it sounded amazing.
Yeah, lovely.
I've always got Jaffa Cake somewhere anyway, normally. So
same here. I'm quite partial to a whole strip of Jaffa Cakes. You just keep eating them. Just forget all about them.
Yeah, it's just they're quite light, easy. But imagine that in a stout.
Yeah, it worked. It did work. That I
don't think that would taste of tobacco. As
yeah. You won't get no pipe tobacco in that. Don't worry about
that. Tobacco. That still makes me laugh. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, great fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, they need to. I don't know if it's around now, but I'm sure they'll bring it out again. I think it's quite a popular beer by the sounds of it. So.
Yeah, well, I think they did 2 New England IPAs back to back, and then I think that's the second outing for them when they was it I am Romulus and something else that they brought out at the same time. I am Julius, I am Romulus. 2 New New England IPAs, single opt beers.
Yeah.
I think they've made an appearance in the past as well. So you never know. They might rebrew it. Breweries do that, don't they? From time to time, they'll go back to an old beer that did well and bring it out again. Don't see why not.
I'm sure they will.
Yeah.
I think it's quite popular.
Right. Finito. That is a wrap. Big thanks to Craig for popping on.
Cheers.
And filling in for Rory that just his laptop died on him. Much appreciated, buddy. Thanks to all the guys commenting. Take it easy. See ya.
Cheers.
Ta-da. So is this the same as like